Good morning students, welcome back to the next session of social science. Today in this session we will do chapter number 2. It is related to India, climate and its natural resources. Today we will be doing part 1. Yes, chapter number 2 is related to India, about climate and natural resources. Yes children, today we will be learning about our country, our motherland, India. India is bestowed with many natural resources. Climate is also suitable to the Indians. We have adjusted to the climate of India, and around the world there are so many countries which are nearly freezing in winters, but that is not the situation in India. It is winter in India, but still it is tolerable and bearable. So today we will be learning about climate also and all the natural resources which are bestowed in our mother India. India is a vast country in terms of area. Due to the vast natural diversities in language, diversities in religion, diversities in our food habits, clothing, culture. So we can see India is a land of diversities. The climatic conditions differ from region to region. Yes children, our climatic conditions in India differ from region to region. That is, from Rajasthan to Kanyakumari, the climate is different. So climate refers to the average weather conditions over a long period of time. So let us see what is climate. Climate refers to the average weather conditions over a long period of time. That is climate. Now we say that the climate is pleasant. That means that pleasant situation remains for a long period of time. So that is called climate. What is weather? Normally we confuse climate and weather. Weather is related to the noon and the night degrees, that is the Celsius. We measure weather in terms of degrees. So we measure weather per day, but climate is for a long period of time. So the altitude, that is the height of the place. The altitude of the place, altitude means the height of the place, location of mountains, plateaus, distance from the sea or ocean, the tides and currents of the sea or the ocean and forest cover play an important role in creating the climatic conditions of a place. So all these are the factors which play an important role in deciding the climatic condition of a place. Yes children, let us move further. India is situated in the northern hemisphere and lies between 8° north to 37° north latitudes. Now children, you know what are latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes are the horizontal imaginary lines round the earth, and longitudes are the vertical imaginary lines round the earth. So the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country. If you see, I will be showing you the map of India. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country India. Due to this, northern India experiences a cooler climate and it is warm in the central regions. So we have seen that due to this, northern India experiences cool climate. Several places of the country are more than 1500 kilometers away from the coast. We know that India has a very long coastline. So the coastal areas also experience different climatic conditions, with both winters and summers being severe. So in the coastal areas, the winters and the summers are very severe. However, the places situated at higher altitudes are cooler, example Srinagar and Manali. Yes children, these places are very cool as they are at a very high altitude. They are situated at a height. So, we can see the map of India. So, these are the longitudes and these are the latitudes. You can see the Tropic of Cancer passes the middle of our country, India. See the places situated in our country. So, these are the coastal areas. We have towards the south is the Indian Ocean, towards the west is the Arabian Ocean, and towards the east is the Bay of Bengal, and here is the Himalayan range. We all have done these plateaus, Himalayan areas in our earlier first semester. So, let us move further. We will be doing now temperature, air pressure and wind direction. So, southern India being a peninsula. What is the meaning of peninsula? Peninsula is all the three sides are surrounded by water. Towards the east is the Arabian Sea, towards the south is the Indian Ocean, and towards the east is the Bay of Bengal. West is Arabian Sea, east is Bay of Bengal, and the south is the Indian Ocean. So, India is a peninsula. Southern India, being a peninsula, is surrounded by water bodies along its three sides. Due to this, places near the sea coast experience moderate heat and cold. Consequently, these areas enjoy a moderate climate. So, in the coastal areas, the places, the cities which are near the coastal areas, they experience moderate climate. The eastern Ghats and the western Ghats are on the east and west coast of South India respectively. This also has an effect on the seasonal rainfall. So, coastal areas affect the rainfall of the country, right? Winds changing their course according to the seasons is a special feature of India's climate. Now we have the winds blowing from the sea. As the winds are blowing from the sea, that is the Arabian Sea or the Bay of Bengal or the Indian Ocean, they are full of water as they are flowing from the sea, and they fall down, they give rain to these coastal areas. Winds changing their course according to the seasons is a special feature of India's climate. India experiences all the three seasons, winter, summer and monsoon. So, we experience all three seasons and we have adjusted to the climate of our country. Let us go further and see how do we experience what happens in winter. India experiences cold weather in December, January and February. So children, you have to remember these 3 months. So when our winter starts, that is December, January and it continues up to February. Due to the slanted rays of the sun during winter, the temperature falls. Places in northern and northeastern India like Shimla and Darjeeling experience extremely cold temperature as they are situated on a higher altitude and the Himalayan mountain range is nearer to these places. Then, many a times the temperature falls below 5 degrees centigrade which results in snowfall at times. Yes children, many a times there is snowfall. It is not very cold in southern India as it is comparatively nearer to the equator. Now let us see that those places which are in the southern India as the northern cities are nearer to they are at higher altitude and they are nearer to the Himalayan range, it is more cold. That during that same time, if we compare the southern cities, the places which are situated in the southern India, they are comparatively nearer to the equator, and the atmosphere, the temperature is very high compared to the places which are in the northern. So we come to the next season which is experienced in India is summer. Now it is extremely hot during summer season. India experiences the summer season between March and May. So these are the months, that is March, April, May. 3 months we experience summer season. Due to the direct rays of the sun falling on the places near the Tropic of Cancer, the temperature is very high. In many places of central and western India, this is the central part and this is the western part, the temperature ranges between 45 degrees centigrade to 50 degrees centigrade during April to June. It is extremely hot in the desert of Rajasthan as there is sand. Now it is a natural rule that sand gets hot too early and it gets cold also too early. So children, in the desert areas, it gets hot very soon and so we experience too much heat in the deserts. So, with this we come to the end of the summer season. Now let us move on to monsoon. Children, monsoon is a season when we experience rainfall. Yes children, everyone likes to play in the rain. Let us see, monsoon is a very important season of India. It lasts from June to September. India receives approximately 80% rainfall during these months. So, in India, there is 80% rainfall during these months. The winds blowing across the Arabian Sea enter India through the Malabar coast of Kerala. So, as I already told you that on the coastal areas, there is heavy rainfall as the winds are blowing from the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. They are full of rain, they are full of water. So, they bring rainfall to these coastal areas. Then, that region receives more than 300 centimeters of rain. The winds blowing across the Bay of Bengal brings rainfall to the eastern parts of India like West Bengal, Assam, Meghalaya, etc. The retreating monsoon winds, the winds which come back, retreat when they are coming back, the retreating monsoon winds bring rainfall to Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand in the northern places in the months of October and November. So, we have seen that India experiences 3 seasons, that is summer, winter and monsoon. So, we have experiences 3 seasons. This is the map of India. It is showing the rainfall in various places of India. So children, you have to take a map of India and I will be showing you how to draw these icons at the corner of the map and then you have to plot the places which receive less than 50, more than 50 to 100 and 100 to 200. So this green depicts this. This area receives 100 to 200 centimeters of rainfall. We will be doing the maps. I will be showing you how to do it and you have to paste them in your notebook after plotting the rainfall. Now, let us see how these seasons have a change, have affect the human life. Then, climate has a tremendous effect on human life. This effect is visible in the diet, lifestyle and nature of the people. Now, it is very much clear that when we face winter, we eat foods full of proteins, full of fats, so that we get more energy. Our energy is consumed more during the winter season. So, our lifestyle, our diet season. But compared to winter, in the summer season, we require very light foods. We drink more water so that our body gets hydrated. And in the monsoon season, we have to be careful related to the other airborne and the waterborne diseases. So, we have to drink water in monsoon also, but we have to be very careful because there is the water clogs and water drains are formed, the water remains there and there the diseases are occurring. So, we have to plan our diet in such a way that we have to prevent from these diseases during the monsoon season. So, these seasons have a change, have an effect, a great effect on our life. Rajasthan faces water scarcity and hence most of the houses have walled terraces to store water. So, in Rajasthan they have walled terraces. So, the terrace have the walls so that they can store the rainwater. People in northern India use woolen garments to protect themselves from extreme cold, while people of South India prefer cotton clothes to protect themselves from heat. Now children, I told you that Tropic of Cancer passes through the southern hemisphere of India. So it is hot on those southern places. The people of the desert region wear loose cotton clothes to protect themselves from the continuous heat and protect themselves from the sand blowing across the desert. They also cover their heads with a cloth piece to protect their head and hair from the sand. Due to the varied climatic conditions across India, the people of Gujarat are usually engaged in businesses. The people of Punjab are mostly soldiers, while the people of northern India are involved in agriculture. Similarly, the nomads of the deserts are engaged in animal husbandry. Wheat is the staple food of the people of the coastal areas of Gujarat, while rice and fish form the staple food diet of the people of Tamil Nadu, Kerala and West Bengal. Now, what we mean by the word staple? The main diet, it follows their main diet. Their main diet consists of the fish and rice. The people of South India, they mainly eat rice and fish. So, these climatic conditions, changes in the climatic conditions affect human life and we have to change our diet, lifestyle. We have to wear woolen clothes, we have to wear simple clothes in summer in order to protect from the heat, cover our mouth due to the winds blowing in the desert area. So, we have to keep ourselves protected from all these seasons. So, children, do read this chapter. And in my next chapter, in my next part, in my next session, I will be doing the resources of India. Thank you.